downtown with the latest from leaders in the African American community and details on a vigil happening tonight. Brittany?
It was a heavy day for many people in the nation, but also a heavy day for many local leaders right here in Fresno. Pastor DJ Kreiner and DeAngelique Jackson, both at the forefront of the fight for justice this past year. And Action News was able to witness the reaction in real time for the conviction of Derek Chauvin.
Number 44, are these your true and correct verdicts? Juror number 52, are these your true?
Waiting with bated breath, DeAngelique Jackson finally heard the guilty verdict in the Derek Chauvin murder trial. She was overcome with many conflicting emotions.
I got angry immediately. I don't know, because it's like, it shouldn't have been second degree. It really should not have been second degree. That should have been first degree. But he was charged guilty on all fronts, not guilty on just one. And that is, I think that is everything that we've all needed.
After 10.5 hours of deliberation, the jury finally came to a verdict. DeAngelique Jackson is president of the NAACP Fresno State Chapter. Along with many others, she has been on the forefront in the fight for justice for people of color within the Fresno community. As one of the leaders of the Black Lives Matter movement, she was happy but not satisfied.
Justice for black people shouldn't be touchdown worthy. You know what I mean? Like, it shouldn't be something that we celebrate. It should be expected.
Jackson says this verdict gives activists like herself something to smile about temporarily. It's motivation to keep pressing on because there are still injustices everywhere, she says.
It's unfortunate to say that George Floyd was one of many, and it doesn't stop the work. It doesn't mean that racism is cured or solved or that discrimination is over and all of our issues are fixed, but it opens the door, hopefully more than just slightly.
His last breath was not in vain.
Another community leader, Pastor DJ Kreiner, was in tears on Tuesday afternoon. When he heard the verdict, he said he knew it was hope for future wins for African American men and women in the justice system.
The life of an African American man who cried out for help. It just feels like his voice is heard, but also every other African American male who is living in fear of being harassed because of the color of their skin. Maybe now folks will think twice about judging a person by the color of their skin, not the content of their character.
Now you just heard Pastor DJ Kreiner with that emotional message. A community gathering will be right here in the front of Fresno City Hall around 6:30, and Jackson is leading those efforts with hopes of continuing the fight. Live in front of Fresno City Hall, Brittany Jacob, ABC30 Action News.